Hi guys, my name's Calamative Joe. Welcome back to a new Minecraft YouTube live stream on the Calamative Joe YouTube channel. We're live. It's early. Some people are probably going to kill me for starting the stream early. Well, it's not early for me. It's like 11 a.m. But it's not early for me. It's like 11 a.m. But for some people it will be early. It's not early for me though. So, and I thought I'd start the stream sort of early because I woke up early. And welcome to the stream, every single body on this live stream right now. I'm just going to quickly go to my Discord server and put the stream link in. I haven't opened Discord this morning, so I could be about to experience a lot of notifications. There we go. So, right. Welcome to the stream, everybody. I thought we'd use some of the XP today to see if we could fix some of our XP. We might hop to Bedrock later on for the first time in a while because I've got little announcements that I've made that to make. Right, so let's see what we can do here then, eh? We're gonna go to here, and we're gonna go and see what we can build. So, sorry, Dr. FHVFU wants to be join the channel member realm, but there's 3 tiers, so it's the latest tier because there's 3 different tiers of there's 3 different tiers. Hello, SGL Daniel, welcome to the stream. Sorry, I'm just having a message from a guy on my Discord server. I've made a Bedrock realm for my channel members in the 3rd tier, and Dr. FHVFU is a little bit confused about how to join it. Yeah, that's the realm tier. Because, you know, that's the realm tier, so there's 3 different tiers of stuff. Yeah, sorry everybody. I was just checking checking Discord notifications because I was actually going in there to post the I was trying to post the stream in there, but the link didn't work. How are you, SRGL Daniel? How are you? Welcome to the stream. Could make it where people join, please. I don't want to wait. It sucks waiting. Then that defeats the point of making it for channel members. Hello, Infinity Gamer. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Sorry, I'm just getting Discord notifications from somebody. I've launched a channel membership where people can come on this world on a Bedrock a copy I've got of this on Bedrock, which is exactly the same copy. Do you want to see something cool? Yeah, why not? Why not, everybody? Why not? Literally, guys, like, I've put a copy of this world on Bedrock Edition, and I've turned it into. I've put it onto a realm, and bit early. Hello, Swiss Rats. Welcome to the stream. It is, well, it's not really early for me. It's 11:25. For me, it's 11:25, but I woke up early. Like, I haven't even got out my pajamas, guys. I just felt lazy and I just decided to stream straight away. I'm getting... I have to wait 3 months? Is that right? What? You can upgrade... Oh, sorry. Somebody must... You can go to the highest tier whenever you want. Sorry. Guys, I've got a bit of announcements. Seb, thank you, Infinity Gamer. That's really kind of you. We're aiming to hit 7,500 by the end of the month. I don't think we're going to get there, guys, but you know, it could be possible. It could be possible that we get there. We also have another aim, guys. We're aiming to see if we can hit 8K by my birthday. My birthday's in 29 days, guys. My birthday's in 29 days. The year is ended in 34 days, bro. Yeah. Absolutely. What, in 34 days? In 34 days, I'm going to do a video. I'm going to do a video. Actually, no, it's less than that, Swiss Rights. Hold on. No, it isn't. Hold on. My birthday's 29. Hold on. My birthday's 29. Hold on. Wait, my birthday's 29. So, yeah, sorry. I've misread then. Yes, it is 34. You alright? I hope you get there. Thank you, Insane Gamer. That's really kind of you. I'm just going to turn my mic around, guys. My mic had slid the other way. Yeah, so... You're definitely one of my highlights of this year. Thank you. I want to do a video on... I want to do a live stream on that on December 31st. On a stream I did December 31st of 2024... I said something along the lines of, I set 3 goals for this year. What have I wished for Christmas? Well, I was going to buy the Nintendo Switch 2 and then my dad was going to pay me back for half of it. But I'm not aware, I don't know at the moment if I can afford it. Well, I could afford it, but I needed to be paid by some of my Amazon book stuff so I could afford it. So I don't know. But because it's Black Friday today, I'm gonna see if I can try and get the Switch 2, and my dad's gonna pay me back for half of it. So basically, I'm going half and half with my dad on Nintendo Switch 2. That's what I'm gonna do. So I'm going half and half on a Switch for Christmas. I'm going half and half with my dad on a Nintendo Switch 2 console. Basically, he's offered to pay half of it if I pay half. So I'm like, yeah, why not? But I'm just gonna buy the console, guys. I'm just gonna buy the console, even though I love Mario. Like, the Mario game included, is nearly an extra 40 quid on top. I'm hoping I can buy it for a bit cheaper. I put Matacross on mine. Cool. I don't really wish for. I'm in my 20s, guys, so I don't really wish for Christmas anymore. I don't really. I never really ask for anything. So, thank you, Joe, for being such a good role model. Oh, thank you. Oh, that's actually made me tear up. Cause I've never been called a role model before. I've never been called that. Yeah, so what was I going to say? So I don't really ask for anything. So I put an Amazon wish list together earlier on in the year, and all it was some classic Doctor Who episodes, guys. All it was some classic Doctor Who episodes. I wanted... So I ordered... Actually, I ordered... my mum asked me to order them a couple of days ago, and then she was giving me the money back for them. I ordered the Doctor Who episodes, the 10th Planet, the Empire, the Pyramids of Mars. Has everyone tried Go Wish? No, I haven't. But I use an Amazon wish list button, which obviously you could, which is basically when you can create a list, and then you can send it to someone, and they can just, if they're asking you what it's for Christmas you want, you can just go, well, get me something from here. So I pretty much do that. So I piled a lot of stuff in it, but I hadn't really. I piled 4 films in there. I put the new Jurassic World. I liked and subbed. Thank you. That's really kind of you. We're aiming to hit 8K. Yeah, we're aiming to 8K. So I really like your personality. It's great to interact with someone, especially when I don't have friends. But I understand that as well, though, because I went through school hardly making friends. If you get what I mean. I understand that, so that's why I'm the way I am on these streams, guys. It's because I know what it was like to do that. I went through school hardly making friends, and then with everyone just basically being horrible to me. If you know what I mean. So I went through school with people bullying me for being short. So when I was, let's just say, guys, when I was 15, I was 5'7". And I was roughly 140 pounds. So that's like, that was, I don't know, that's probably about 68 kg or something like that. That's like 63 kg or something like that. I was bullied for being short. Oh yeah, I was the same. I was bullied for being short, skinny, and then I was chubby. Because obviously ironically, do you know what the funny thing is about that, though? I bet you're not short. Well, no, I actually am short, guys. I actually am short, Harrison Biddle. I'm 5'9". I'm 5'9", but when I was in school, I was literally I was 5'7". When I was 15 to 17, I was 5'7", 170 centimeters. So I was an inch shorter than, yeah. So, but I am 5'9", so I'm not technically not short, but that's not a bad height. No, it's not. So when I was 15, I was 5'7". So basically, I used to get bullied for being short, because everybody around me was like 5'10", 5'11", 6 foot, or over that. A lot of people in my school year were much taller than me, so they used to bully me a lot. How tall am I now? I'm 5'9". I'm 5'9" now. But that's what I said, though. I was bullied when I was younger for being short. So from when I was 15 to I'm 23 now, I grew 2 inches. When I was 15 to 17, I didn't grow at all. So twins. Well, not twins, because I'm probably like 10 years older than you, Swiss Rex. Besides, you're probably taller than me, actually. Because I'm only just 5'9", guys. I'm just 5'9". I might actually be a little shorter than that. I don't actually know how tall I am. I once got measured at 174. I'm 20. Yeah. Yeah, I once got. I'm 20. I'm 22. I'm not 23 yet. I have a build something. Yeah, what was I gonna say? So yeah, you could be taller than me, Swiss Rex. You have a build suggestion? Cool. You have 20 subs left to go. Do we? Yeah, we have 60 subscribers left to go until we hit 7,500. That's incredible. Thank you. Happy late birthday. Aw, my birthday was yesterday. I hope you had a good birthday. Yeah, mine's in 29 days, guys. 29. Christmas is in 27. My birthday's in 29. Yeah, I counted wrong. That's alright. That's alright. Well, technically, 20 times 3. Technically, if you got something right, because technically 20 times 3 is. Can you connect a pond or bay at lake with the Golden Gate Bridge? I would love to build the Golden Gate Bridge. That's something I really like, the Golden Gate Bridge. Build a mountain base. We have got one of those somewhere. I built a secret base somewhere. Where did I build it? I can't remember. So I'm going to make a little announcement, guys. Who here plays Bedrock Edition? Who here plays Bedrock Edition of Minecraft? I should build my logo. Ooh, good idea. Might do that sometime. Who here plays Bedrock Edition? If you are a channel member, guys, if you are a channel member for the highest tier, I've just set up a realm so you guys can come on this world and actually play on it yourselves. So, the join feature the join feature now has 3 tiers. Oh no, sorry, it doesn't have it yet. It's not set up yet. I set it up. Basically, we've set up a channel feature, so it's basically channel members. It's so foggy under the bridge. Well, yeah, I've once been on a bridge which is even higher. What's the French bridge called? French. Ah, bollocks. Let me just reset my. It's not. Basically, the link doesn't work yet. It should have set up. Why didn't it set up? So I thought it was set up last night. So let me just go and perhaps I've got to go and do something with that. Yeah, for me it says it's open. Why is it open for me and then doesn't pop up on the streams? So weird. Let me have a look for a second, guys. I'm a bit confused. If I go to home, where's the join feature got? The join feature's gone again. Let me just refresh the page a second. But yeah, so saying that, Swiss, right, so I was bullied for being fat as well. Ironically though, I'm probably 40 kg higher than I was in school. So I was bullied for being overweight as well. There's a big one in France I'm just thinking of. Yeah. It's not... Oh, French bridge. Yes, it's the one you're thinking of. The Viaduct de Melun. The Viaduct de Melun. It was actually designed by an English architect. Basically, we wouldn't build it. Basically, Norman Foster that designed it, he went to the UK about building a bridge. We wouldn't build it here, but the French would. Basically, he wanted to design a building called the Millennium Tower, and it was going to be the tallest building in the... He was going to build a building called... Millennium Tower. And it was going to be the tallest building in the UK. It was going to... But it was scrapped because people thought it was... People thought it was too big. So he built the Gherkin instead, which is a building that looks like a gherkin. Yeah, I've been on it. That French bridge... The French bridge, the Viaduct du Milieu, I've been on it. It's high, guys. I can hear my phone. Where is it? Is it behind my desk? Oh, shit the bed. Let's kill him first. Yeah, I was bullied for being overweight as well, guys. But I think I was like 70 kg. I was like 70 kg. I'm bullied for being overweight. Which... I don't get it. But I mean, I just don't get bullying, guys. I just don't get bullying. Have you played it? You're getting married in 10 days. Cool. Congratulations. Right, I need to eat some food a second. I saw a creeper. Hello, Cuppa fan. Welcome to this stream. Oh shit! Let's I thought these. I was about to say. I thought this hotel actually had rooms in it. How many people have watched this stream first? 83 of you have watched this stream in 20 minutes. That's fantastic. Thank you. Joe, can you build a bridge? I'm not going to build a bridge right now, Swiss Rex, because I haven't got a space to build a bridge. If you get what I mean. I'm not going to build a bridge just this second because I haven't got a place that I need to cross. I only really build bridges if I've got places that I need to cross. You're going to be famous one day. Eventually, I'm going to need to build another bridge. Like, I recently built this one. I built this one in 2022 because the only bridge that we had to cross back over to this area was the nether brick one, which is over there. Yeah, Thank you, Harrison. That's really kind of you. Yeah, hello, Cuppa fan. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, we are... I don't hope to be famous because the idea of fame terrifies me. The idea of just waking up every day and entertaining you guys... The idea of waking up every day and entertaining you guys, that's what I thrive off. Not the amount of not the fame. Hello, Dean Catharios. Welcome to the stream. So yeah, I thrive off entertaining people on these streams. Like, you know, I've made so many jokes this year about me being overweight. I've made so many jokes about being short this year, overweight. Hello, Killer XXXX. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, I've made so many jokes this year about being underweight, and you're doing a great job at it too. Because, you know, I understand what it's like to be bullied. Are you in the UK? I am British, yes. Don't worry, it's very hard to pronounce. It's Greek. Okay. Alright, Joe, you and everyone have a great wonderful day. Thank you, Swiss Rex, and you have a very good day yourself. Yeah, I am from the UK. Thank you to everyone that subscribed. We are 59 subscribers away from hitting 7,000. We're 59 subscribers away from hitting 7,500. The aim is to hit 8k by my birthday in 29 days' time. I think we will do it, guys. I think we will do it. I'm going to swap to my main account. That's alright. Cool. We can do it. We can do it. 58 now. But yeah. Guys, I've launched a channel membership realm. But it's not allowing me to click the button here on the stream. So I'm a bit confused. I'm a bit confused why that button's not working. Yeah, yeah. That's so weird. That's what we're trying. Yeah, it says there's 2 for me. So weird. Do I play Roblox or Fortnite? I don't play either of them. Dean on my mini. Oh, hello, the enthusiast. I've got a question. What is your question, Infinite Gamer? What is your question? I'm just trying to check a notification. Just got to check a notification. I'm trying to work out why I've just launched a channel membership realm. Can you build an infinity sign? What's an infinity sign? Is that I don't get what I don't understand what one of those is. Oh, one of those ones. I don't know how to build one of those, I'm afraid. We could try. We could try in a minute. I'm just trying to see why. The channel membership scheme isn't letting me. I don't know if I can get a hold of you, but I have a question for you about. Yeah, you have a question to me about. So I don't know if I can get a hold of you. A question about Minecraft. Cool. What's your question? I answer every single question that. Let me. I was about to say, maybe YouTube will have messaged me about that. I found out what the problem was. Right, I found... Can you build... Can I build a dinosaur? A dino. Interesting. Yeah. How long... I have a question. How long have you had this world? Since 2016. I've had this world for 9 years. Can we build a dinosaur? We could try. I don't have many blocks on me, so... Oh, but I put that in the total wrong place. Well, that block won't be there in a second, guys. That block's not going to be there in a second. That's a long time. Yeah. To put it on here, guys. To put it on here, guys, if you get what I mean. I've had this world now. I've had this world since I was 14. Oh. That's not what I wanted. I've had this world since I was 14 years old. So I've had it for a long, long time. I aimed that in the wrong place then. I wanted it up. I don't exactly know what this is meant to look like. It's meant to look like the one with the long neck. It's meant to look like the dinosaur with the long neck. I'm not the best builder on Minecraft, guys. It's meant to look like the dinosaur with the long neck. Mobs are going to start to spawn in a minute, and I don't have a lot of stuff on me, so I'm just going to go. Oh, I'm playing on Nintendo Switch. So, I've just found out, guys, why that channel membership button wasn't appearing for the Realm one. And it's because I inadvertently didn't click submit. Oh, sorry guys. I got a really sore eye. Close-up screen. Close-up screen. Nintendo, damn. How are you playing on Nintendo? Because I've had this version since it was out. I've had this version since it came out. I bought Nintendo Switch in August 2017. I bought the Nintendo Switch version in August 2017. It was the first game that I bought on the Switch. I only have the new one on Bedrock. Yeah, they got rid of this in 2018. They got rid of this in June 2018. So I prefer this version myself. I prefer this version of Minecraft myself. I've got a really sore eye. I think it's my hair been rubbing into my eye. Thank you to everyone that's watched this stream so far. Almost 200 of you have watched this stream in the last 35 minutes. That's just mental. We are flying, guys. Like we are 55 subscribers away from hitting 5,700. Literally, guys, in 13 days. How are you on Switch close-up screen? Because I'm on the Switch. There's two versions of Minecraft on the Switch. There's two versions of Minecraft on the Switch. Can you hear my phone a sec? I'm just going to look through my phone a second. I think I might have left it in my bed. I can hear it, but I can't see it. Why? I can hear it. Why can't I hear my phone? Oh shit! It's not. It's on the bookshelf. Basically, I'm getting notifications, guys. So I just want to quickly check, and it's basically. It's basically comments coming in from a YouTube short I uploaded last night. Yeah. 200 of you have almost watched this stream, which is just incredible. How are you on the Switch close-up screen? Because I have this version. Because I had this version before they stopped selling it. What are we going to look for today? That was a loud notification. What was it? Yeah. So we built a dinosaur, which I'm a terrible Minecraft builder when it comes to things like that. The Discord is good, but why is there a not safe for work channel? Like, why? But it's not just the people. That Discord server is not just the people that are young. If you get what I mean, you know, people that are 13 years and up shouldn't be in there. I had to put that in there. Because a guy that's 19 kept putting random stuff in the general chat. So the reason I put that in there is to stop him putting random stuff in the general chat, the enthusiast. The reason that not safe for work chat is in there is it's so this guy can put put his stuff in there. Basically, he wasn't putting in appropriate stuff. He wasn't really putting in appropriate stuff, but he kept mentioning gooning and things like that. So I basically put that chat in there to stop him putting that stuff in the general chat. But if you don't like it, you can just mute that chat. Yeah, but even if there is in there, you know, Discord. Even if that is in there, though, Discord is not for anyone under the age of 13. So anyone we basically do ban everyone under 13 in there. Anyone that's under 13 in there, guys, we ban because you shouldn't be on Discord. Like being under 13 on Discord. Discord is not like YouTube. If Discord didn't find out you're under 13, they just terminate your account. So that's why I'm not really fussed about stuff. It's like swearing. I'm not fussed about people swearing in there. And welcome, City Dweller. Welcome to the server. You are our 98th member. Oh, my nose. You are our 98th member of the Discord server. What was in these chests up here? Oh, pardon me. Yeah, if you guys get what I mean. Yeah, welcome, City Dweller. Welcome to the server. Here we go. So, with a bit of luck, YouTube will. With a bit of luck, guys, YouTube will approve that your perks are in review. This usually takes up to 24 hours. With a bit of luck, they'd have that sorted soon. Which would be great if we could have that sorted, because that's incredible. Yeah. That's so. Yeah, we do have a realm. We do have a realm, guys. It's going to be for channel members, and I will join in ever so often and see what's happened. I've made a video last night, guys, and it's literally like a little brochure. It said hi, welcome back, Harrison Biddle, welcome back. So I set a realm up yesterday, guys. So we got a channel member realm, a realm for channel members. And I did a promotional video for it, but I've just found out that I never clicked submit and review. So I never clicked submit and review, which is why it didn't flag up as appearing. There we go. What version is the realm? Bedrock. Bedrock. So the latest Bedrock edition. Basically, it's the latest Bedrock version. So basically, it's the latest Bedrock version, so everyone can play it. It will the channel realm. The channel realm will be for. The channel realm will be for Bedrock will be for basically Bedrock members of all types. So I can join in. Because I can do that. I can access it from my Switch or my laptop. So I went onto my laptop last night, and it's the latest version of Bedrock. So I went on my laptop last night. Hello, Bryce Chill. Just welcome to the stream. 1 + 2 = 1. Yeah, actually, 2 + 1 = 1. But either way, that's going to be 3. Do 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 do. Right, so let's just quickly find a bed. Well, this igloo has one. Oh, was it a divide? Oh yeah, I didn't see the divide button. Oh yeah, I didn't see the divide button. It's the text on the text on the text on the screen is so small. It looked like a plus button to me. I didn't notice that it was a divide button. I did not notice that as well. I totally had not noticed that. I totally had not noticed that. I thought that it was a plus button. Blimey. Oh, the doors have been blown off here. Never noticed that. Do not worry about it. Yeah. Just joking. Yeah. Well, Bryce Childress he joins the comments and he keeps asking people on their streams. They work on GTA 6 and they had to sign a non-disclosure agreement, an NDA, and he comments the same thing on other people's streams. So I'm saying the truth. Yeah, no, I know you're saying the truth. Yeah, I'm just saying I didn't notice it was a. But I'm just goofing around. So am I though. That's what I do every stream. It's just as I said. I thought it was a plus button. But yeah, that's why I said my answer was 2. That's why I said my answer was 3 because I thought it was a plus. Cause I thought it was a plus button. Maybe next time I'll have to zoom my screen back in. Welcome back, Infinity Gamer. Welcome back. You've gained like 7 subs this stream. Yeah, we do that sometimes. There's streams where we don't gain any subs, but then there's streams where we gain loads. It's so weird. We've picked up quite a few in recent days, to be honest. In recent days, we've picked up quite a few. Sorry, my nose is a little blocked. Just gonna quickly go to my live sub count a second. November. Yeah, we've gained we've gained 70. We've gained 74 in 4 days. So yeah. I don't know on. Oh, I don't do it. I do it on Twitch. Yeah, I don't use Twitch personally. I prefer YouTube for streaming. That's just my opinion. But yeah, sorry, I yawned. Yeah, we've not really gained. We've gained some subs on 7 subs on this stream, which is just incredible. But yeah, over the last 3 days, after the last 4 days, we've got in the last 4 days we've gathered. The last 4 days we've gathered almost 70 subs, which is just incredible. Yeah. Maybe you need a capture card, Infinity Gamer. A capture card is a device that plugs into the HDMI port that's in your console, another one into your another HDMI into your TV, and then a wire into your laptop, where the software films. That's what I use. Hello ROA, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Oh, pardon my nose. Cheeseburger. Everyone loves a cheeseburger. I do love a cheeseburger. I am impartial to a cheeseburger. I am absolutely, guys, impartial to a cheeseburger. I absolutely love I absolutely love cheeseburgers. Yeah, what's up, Dad? Hello, your dog fuck my cat. Welcome to the stream. What a weird name for a channel. That's the bizarrest name I've seen yet on today's stream. Of all the things I thought I'd read today. Well, of all the things I thought I'd read today, I see someone join the stream called your dog fucks my cat. What the f was that name? I know. In fact, what could have been worse. Could have been worse. It could have been something like my cat fucked my dog or something. What is what name? Hello Alina, welcome to the stream. What I said is we've got a person here called whose channel name is your dog fucked my cat. Which is a very, very, very bizarre name. It's a very bizarre name for a person. Hello G4, great G4 7 edits. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Well, it's not a bad name. Like you can call your YouTube channel anything. You could call your channel name, you know, Big Dick Steve if you wanted to. You're on PC, right? No, I'm on Nintendo Switch. I am on Nintendo Switch. Oh my god. I'm yawning. I'm yawning, guys. Oh. Let me just edit my notifications, guys. I don't know, but I don't know, Alina. But then obviously some people pick. Is this a private SMP? This isn't an SMP. This is just my world. You can't have a private SMP because a private SMP, a private survival multiplayer server. Survival multiplayer. We had a person further up whose name was their dog fuck their cat, which was a bit. Hello, Perry Miladian. Or unless, welcome to the stream. Sorry guys, my nose is blocked. Oh, there we are. It's better. I have a cat. Whoever this person is has that username. They're insane. They're an asshole. Yeah, what was I gonna say, guys? So, welcome to the stream, everybody on here. As it stands, we're I don't know. It's weird. It's a delicious baby boy. Welcome to the stream. There's some names on this stream. We just had someone called their dog my dog fucked your cat. Well, no, your dog fucked my cat. We just had someone called It's a Delicious Baby Boy. What's next? We're gonna have fucking Big Dick Dave about to come in the stream, are we? Joe, do you need a tissue? No, I'm alright. It's just that when I stream, guys, because I've streamed early morning, my nose is blocked up. But I'm alright, guys. I'm alright. That is a bad name. Bro, let me what? Let you goon? The fuck? Sorry everybody, but I never expected to hear that today. To your vids? Why would you want to do that to my videos anyway? You do realise what the word goon actually means? Goonish. The word goon means foolish person, stupid or foolish person. So you're not actually saying anything smart there. You're actually the goon actually means foolish or stupid person. So you're saying let me be stupid to your videos. You're actually saying let me be stupid to your videos. Let me be foolish to your videos. How is that beneficial? Why is everyone saying 6-7 now? Like, literally, it's a number, guys. It's a number which has no relevance. With some of these memes nowadays, I should be a meme. I might as well run into I might as well jump through a window. I wish it was a normal number. Well, it is a normal number. 69's the meme number. 69's the meme number. Hello, the enthusiast. Welcome back. 69's the meme number, and everyone's now saying it's 6-7. 69's the meme number because back in the day, everyone shouted 69. Let you goon? Jesus Christ. Why do you... Yeah, why do they... How old am I? How old do you think I am, G47 Edits? Everyone that tries to ask me that question, I have made them guess because everyone gets the number wrong. Everyone gets it wrong. What? I'm not 50. I'm not 0 either. I'm not 50. I wish... 15. I'm not 15. I am older than 15, guys. I'm not 21. I'm older than 21, and I'm older than 20. I am older than you. Are you 30? I'm not 30. I am close to 23. I am close to 23. I'm not yet. I'm 23 in 29 days, guys. I knew I was gonna die then. This is yeah. I'm 22, guys. I'm not 23 till next month. Are you older than the what empire? Never heard of it. Yeah, I'm 22, guys, but only for another 20 days. 20. I was at. What's happening? Nothing. I just died. Nothing. I just died on the stream and I'm heading back. You're old. I'm not old. That is disgusting. Right, so I need to head over to there, guys, because that's where I died. I can tell he's British. I am British. Can we kick Milady out of this chat? We'll give him one. We'll give him one more chance. We'll give him one more chance. You've died. Yes, I did. Because I knew I was going to die, though, because my hearts were already starting to... I didn't have much. That was my own fault, because I didn't have much. I didn't have much armor on. I didn't have much armor on. All I had was the boots. Long day for Joe. I want chips, hamburger, and a bottle of water. Yeah, we don't actually say that. That came from an American mishearing what a British person was saying. That came from the fact that an American in the UK couldn't understand the accent. So it's bottle of water. It's bottle of water, but an American misheard a British person say... An American person Oh yeah, sorry, right. We're going to time out Perry, because that's just a disgusting comment. There we go. Why do you call it a bottle of water? We don't. That's the thing. Well, I'm not fumbling. What you mean, death forever? This is what we say. We say bottle of water. But... the accent makes it sound more, but that came from an American mishearing someone. But typical Americans, they mishear a lot. Including not even listening to other world leaders while they're talking, and then having a go at them in the office. It's but Busu of Wutura. It could be worse. Hello, Sir Edward Boulder. Welcome to the stream. It could be worse. It could be worse. Americans say mom instead of mum. It's mum, not mom. Everyone else in the world says mum, and America's like mom. And they put it as M. America is an interesting. It is mum. It's not. America changed that. That's something America changed. Everywhere else in the world calls it... Everywhere else in the world calls it mum. M-U-M. America's an interesting one. They've changed... America's an interesting one. They've changed every single word from U to O. So... yeah, every... it's an interesting... Who is... American accent is better. I wouldn't say that, though. Well, yeah, some accents are amazing. But... I don't understand with America... I thought if you die in real life, you cannot have a second wife. Cool. Yeah, like I said, but what I mean, it's a delicious baby boy. Yeah, but America, the United States comes from the fact that the UK gave it independence. So the Americans afterwards changed every word from the UK that... Every word that British people say you in, America changed it to O. So it's an interesting one. So colour was changed to colour had the U taken out. Yeah, Britain came first. It's an interesting one. So colour had the U took out. Basically everything in with S in got changed to Z. So organised got the S taken out and switched with Z. Rationalise, nationalise, all those words, they all had a Z, the S replaced with a Z. It's interesting. It's interesting how America does change some of the words. In fact, there's a word I can say in the UK, because it's a food dish, that I'd be going to prison for in America. I'm just going to go and unblock my nose a second. I'll be back in like 5 minutes. Right, I'm back. I am back. Hello, Glowbeans. Welcome to the stream. See, I'll be back tomorrow, later in the day. Oh, cool. Yeah, well, we say pants as well. It's a delicious baby boy. We say pants as well, but in the UK, pants is underwear. Pants is the British word for underwear. So, I had an American person that subscribed to me. I made a joke about splitting my trousers. An American person said I split my pants in school, and I was like, well, why were you sat in there with just in your underwear then? Of course. But no, they call pants trousers. Yeah, what America calls pants for us have always been trousers. What America calls pants, we call trousers, but what they call underwear, we've always called pants. I don't say bruv. Bruv isn't really the thing. Mate's just a normal one. When you say hello to someone, hello mate, excuse me mate, hello mate. Yeah, that's a normal one. Hello Glowbeans, welcome to the stream. How are you, Glowbeans? If you're still in the stream. Like, yo mate, can you give me a McDonald's? That's how people would speak, but then you wouldn't ask someone to gift you a McDonald's in the UK. Because it's seen as improper to just walk up and ask people for things. What do you call poops? Poops. What do you call poops? Poops? Hello, hi Joe, how are you? I'm really good, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Guys, I can reveal that I've made a copy of this world on a realm. But it's not just out yet because I set up the final tier of the channel membership last night. And then I suddenly realized last minute that I had I suddenly realised about an hour ago that I had not clicked submit. So that channel membership realm, maybe we'll stream on it tomorrow. That channel members realm, maybe we'll stream on it tomorrow. And the channel members that purchased the final tier, maybe we'll stream on there. Basically, it's a copy of this exact world, except I've got rid of some of the that membership was really worth it. Yeah, it's not out yet because I inadvertently fucked up. Yeah, the announcement. Well, I was going to do this for months, and then I decided to do it yesterday. I can tell you guys the price range. It's going to be around about £6 a month. It's going to be around about £6 a month because I've got to be able to refund the realm every month. Plus, I'm giving you access, guys, to... I'm not just giving you access to a Minecraft world. I'm giving you access to Survival Legacy. You've got to think, guys. This world is 9 years old. You know, in a couple of days' time, in a couple of days' time, you guys can walk up to the glass house. Can I join the realm? If you are a channel member and have the last tier, you have the highest tier, then you will get a link to the realm. you get a link to the realm with the highest tier. So in a few days' time, anyone that purchases the final tier will be able to walk into the snow globe, and will be able to look around it. In a few days' time, you guys can walk over into the minigame area and play, you know, High in the Sky. You guys can play King of the Hill. What am I doing? I'm just walking around my world at the moment because I've just made a realm version. I've just made a bedrock realm version of this world. So I'm explaining what you guys could do on it. Do I have the highest tier? No, you were gifted a channel membership. You were gifted one, weren't you, by someone? Weren't you gifted one? Yeah, you were gifted one. You were gifted one by, because this it was David who watches the streams. What is the server name in the seed? It's not a server. This is just my world. And this is Legacy Console Edition. So what I was gonna say a second. Yeah, you were gifted one by David, because David you were gave one, and I went to say David, and I said you were gave one, and I got the gave and the David and put it together. The David gifted loads of people them, and that, because I hadn't created it at the time, Globeans, you would have got to the second from highest. You got the championship one. So the new channel membership, the third one, is not currently out because I inadvertently didn't click submit. So, but it will be out. So it's currently not. It's currently being. At the moment, it's currently being approved. Can I join though? I mean, I can't do. It would be wrong for me to do that, Globeans, though. It would be wrong for me to do that because it's for It's for the highest tier channel members. It would be wrong to do. Hello, Red Hot Toucan. That would be wrong to do. It would be wrong to let someone on it for free and then make everybody else pay for it. The reason I'm doing that is so I can fund it. So I can fund the... Can I see your skin? Yes, I'm a bunny rabbit. The reason I'm doing that is so people can fund through it. Yes, it's 12:33 for me. The reason I'm doing that is so I can fund the realm for years more. And it's always... I can always maintain it. That's why we've done that. But that is a lot of respect. Yeah, so it's not going to be that much, guys. It's going to be £5 to £6 a month. It's going to be £5 to £6 a month for the final tier. But you get everything that... Joe, you should let me use it for free. It would be wrong for me to do that because, you know, there will be people that will have to pay for it. So I could help you in your designing details. I'm a builder. Cool. So am I. I love building. Yeah, it would be wrong for me to do that. It's like if you've spent a lot of money on something, for example, and then you're forced to give something away for free. For example, like a book, like one of my books. It's like when you're starting out as a novel writer, when you're starting out as an author and you've published your first book, you do get the people that want a free copy of it. And then technically, then it means that you've had to pay for the book and to give to them. It's meant you've had to pay for a copy to give to them, and eventually, I mean, it doesn't work. just want to check a notification a second. Sorry. Well, it's going to be... I'm trying to make it as cheap as possible. It's roughly going to be £5 to £6 a month. So that would be the equivalent of... That would be the equivalent of US... That would be... It would be the same as... Because it's if it's $5.99, it'll be $5.99 US dollars. Basically, whatever it is, it will be the same in US dollars. So, if the final one's $5.99 in British pounds, it will be. That was AI for 3 days, isn't that? Well, yeah. You made me that one. I tried it out, but then a lot of people hated the fact that I changed it, and so I reverted it back to the old one because I'd had it for so long it had become iconic. That's sort of. It wasn't actually a bad profile pic. It wasn't actually a bad profile picture. It was just that a few people didn't like that I changed it. Egg is an OG. I haven't seen Egg in this stream yet. But I spread it is only 12, guys. It is only 12. Almost 300 people have watched this stream in the first... Believe it or not, this world was built on legacy. Not Mr. Void commented a few on that video this morning. Yeah. So guys, yeah, Egg is too eggy. Do you have an Elytra? I do. I have everything. I have everything you could possibly get on Legacy Console Edition. But that's the beauty of the realm, guys. That's the beauty of the realm. Because it's Bedrock, you guys could technically improve this world. Do you have me? Then fly. Show me your best build. Well, I can show you my best build. I'm right next to it. My best build is the snow globe. It's simpler to show you the snow globe here rather than fly. Hi, zombie. Bye, zombie. Better than the nether thing in the ocean is so cool. Oh, well, no, I have shown it in streams. It's just harder to show. Can I take... What kind of Minecraft player am I? I don't know. I'm every type of... I'm just a Minecraft player. Joe, how to be a mod. Well, we're not going to give out any more mods recently because I've given out loads recently. But just being consistent on the streams. And then so you're good at PvP. Well, I'm okay at PvP. I don't really play it that much though. I'm okay at PvP. I just don't really play PvP that much though. He's shit. 10 creepers explode. Well, yeah, but normally you don't expect 10 creepers to explode. You don't expect to find 3 or 4 next to each other. But I say you're good at everything. Well, I'm good at building. Like, if I had to do it, PvP, then I could do it. You know, I'm not that bad. But I just prefer the building side. I prefer the building side of it. So I prefer the building side. In fact, we will go over to the Nether. We will go over to the Nether quarry. We will go over to the Nether quarry. But like I said, I know everything. What are you good at? Everything to do with Minecraft, I'm good at. PvP, I'm good at. I'm just not the best at. My batteries are about to die. Bye. Goodbye, Sir Edward Balderas. Thank you for watching the live stream, and I'll see you in the next one. Well, I'll give you a view. I'll give you guys a view of this build first from the lighthouse, because the lighthouse is literally right in front of it. And plus, there's a viewpoint at the top. Plus, we have a viewpoint at the top of this of the world. So let's get over here. I've got on the wrong build. We've got 99 in every stat. I do love a bit of FIFA. I do love a bit of FIFA. I played FIFA the other night, just ironically. I just played a random game. One thing I'm thinking about is, how are we here? Everything starts with nothing, and nothing is always nothing. Dust can form if there's nothing. Yeah, well, we are from the dust of old stars. We are made from everything. Oh, it's nighttime now. Let's watch the sunset. Let's watch the sunset over the town. Do you have a multi-server? Do I have a multi-server world? Well, we have a realm. We have a realm for channel members, which is a copy of this world. It's just not available yet because the channel membership scheme for that hasn't launched properly. So we're just waiting at the moment. We are waiting at the moment for that membership scheme to launch properly. Right, I've literally just had an email. I've just had an email in the last couple of minutes that it should have published now. Yes, guys, you can now buy the channel membership, guys. You can now buy the channel membership. So we now have League One, Championship, and Premier League. So if you click the Premier League one, it's £5.99 a month, but you have access to this world. You have access to a realm with this world. So basically, you guys will be playing with me. So you guys will be playing with me on this world. So, should I switch over to Bedrock? Should I switch over to Bedrock and go on it? And show you guys what we can do. Or actually, yeah. Should I... Hello, Amy Rose. Welcome to the stream. Should I switch to Bedrock, guys? Should I switch to Bedrock a minute and show you what you get? What do you do to Grievers? Well, well, people are paying for it. People are paying for the channel membership scheme. So why would you destroy a world? You know, you've paid £6. You paid £6 to join it. Would you You've paid £6 to join it, so let's just leave this one a minute. I'm gonna end this. I'm gonna stop streaming for a second. I'm not actually ending the stream. I'm just switching to Bedrock. So here we go, 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 go. Right, so. So we're just going to let this load for a second because this is on the Switch. If I ran this through my laptop, it would have been quicker. So if I ran this through my laptop, it would have been much quicker. So yeah, it's now available, guys. It's now, this realm is now available, so you guys can generally come onto this world. And oh my god, this is going to take a while to load. What was my comment that I put? What was my stream type? What was that comment I put on that video last night? I put a really good comment on this video. It's just taking a really long time to load because it's Nintendo Switch. Here it is. For the first time ever, Calamity of Joe welcomes you to Survival Legacy. Visit Legacy Town. Fucking hell. For the first time ever, Calamity of Joe welcomes you to Survival Legacy. Visit Legacy Town, the Snow Globe, the Nether Quarry, Norgos Castle, and his Survival Legacy house. Make the world your own. 9 years of stories for him, centuries of stories for you. And yeah. And of course, you guys, I'm not going to have Vibrant Visuals on here, but Vibrant Visuals would play on my laptop. On my laptop, we'd have Vibrant Visuals on it. A man was recording a woman in a store. She probably was from Africa before I moved to UK. Or this place. She was carrying this water bottle on her head. And the man said, "It's cool," but she threw the whole thing at the man. And the child was screaming, begging her to stop. Blimey. Come on! This is so slow. It's really slow. Blow you sure? What? Come on, bloody hell! This is pitiful, guys. This is why Bedrock Edition gets the. You said blow me? No, I didn't. Unless I misread it. No, I said blimey. I said blimey. No, I said blimey. I said this our way. I said blimey, not blow me. I said blimey. I said blimey, not blow me. It's just, yeah, blimey is sort of a thing when you're like, where you see. Sorry, I said blimey because blimey. It's so good. What's so good? Yeah, the word blimey, it stands for if you see like a really shocking story and you're like, oh, blimey. But it's used to express surprise, excitement, or alarm. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Jesus, my dead nan would run faster than this, and she's fucking dead. Unable to connect. I'm unable to connect. You can't do it unless the host unblocks you. What? I'm the fucking owner of the realm, you fucker. How am I unblocked? How am I been blocked? I'm the fucking owner. Hello, that one Yamaha Mini Raptor. Welcome to the stream. I've started a channel realm for channel members, and I've just got blocked from my own realm. Come on, game. Come on. Bonjour. Hello. Bonjour, ça va? Which stands for hello. How are you? Mbappe. Joe is banned from himself. Here we go, guys. I have all the blocks I had in my inventory when I. So, this is what you get, guys. This is a copy of the exact world. This is a copy of the exact world. Everything on here is legit. Everything on here is absolutely legit. So everything that I have on this world is here. So holy high contrast. Yeah. It looks like Minecraft. Yeah. So let's just go down the stairs. So basically, it's quite slow for me. It's quite slow for me. You little, there's even mobs, guys. Okay. Somebody else can repair that. I'm not going to repair that. My eyes were used to the old thing now. Somebody else. I'm gonna leave somebody else to. Somebody else can repair that. It's a channel realm. So if anyone wants to, repair the lighthouse, they can repair the lighthouse. Just, I'm gonna take a sleep through in the build went kaboom straight as way when I turned it on. Yeah. There we go. So this sword should be pretty good. Plus 13 damage, yeah. So yeah, like literally we will have dolphin. We will have even all the fishes and things. Yes, you have to be a channel member to join the realm because it would be unfair for people that didn't it would be unfair for people that have paid to be a channel member. But basically, I've tried to make it as cheap as possible. So it's roughly it's £5.99 in the UK. So I think it's the same in the US. I think it's £5.99 in the US as well. But basically, that's a month. Basically, it covers the cost of the whole run. It covers the cost of the whole realm because I'm having to. At the moment, I'm paying for the realm out of my own pocket. But the channel membership scheme basically covers some of the costs and the maintenance costs. That's why we've done that. Your birthday was 12 days ago. Yeah, I remember you saying it was your birthday on my Discord server, so I wish you a happy birthday. Yeah, mine's in 29 days, guys. Mine's in 29 days. I'm used to Legacy. Yeah, but on your versions, guys... On your versions of Minecraft, I've even got some villagers for us. Like, happy belated birthday. Yeah, my birthday's in 29 days, guys. Happy future birthday. I'm not good at English. That's all right. That's spelt perfect. You'll be 24, right? 23. I'm not 24 till 2026. Yeah, I'm not gonna be. I'll be 23. I'll be 23. I'm not 23 yet. I'll be 23 next month. Yeah. So yeah, you get absolutely everything, guys. So you guys can walk over to the snow globe. You guys can walk over to the snow globe. Hold on, aren't you born in 03? No, I was born in 02. No, I wasn't born in 2003. I'm 22 because I haven't hit my 23rd birthday yet. So, no, I wasn't born in 2003. I was born in 2002. Yeah, this is yeah, I was born in 2002, guys. I know what you mean, that Yamaha Mini Raptor. I was born really close to the end of 2002. So yes, I'm born 2002. I'm born 2002. So Yeah, I'm 23. But when you just said you're 24, aren't you? If I was 24, I would. If you're nearly 24, that means I would have been born in 2001. Yeah, I'm not 2001, guys. I'm not 2001, guys. I am 2002. So 20. I'm 23 in a few months. Well, I'm 23 in 29 days. Why does adult that play Minecraft are just playful? Steak is almost 24. Who's Steak? I don't know who Steak is. I'm 15 now. Can I make the Benzema joke? What? How do you know Joe's playful? Well, that's a bit of a weird comment, the Crystallized Emerald. I've had this channel for years. And I've had this channel for years, and people have wanted me to turn this into to let people on this world. So I've made a channel realm so people can come on when I'm asleep. It means if you're in America, guys, you can play this. It means if you're in America, you can play this world when I'm asleep. It means that you can play this when I'm not on Minecraft. You know, I could be elsewhere. I could be writing a book. But yes, you guys could be having your own adventures on this world. You're 15 now, and now you can make the Benzema joke. Could you not make a joke about Karim Benzema before you were 15? That's just a bit confusing. Pink sheep. I didn't see a pink sheep. Where is that then? I don't know, I didn't see. I've got to be honest, I totally didn't see then. I don't know, I don't know, I didn't see. But yeah, we have absolutely everything. I met my dad just and I woke up. Fucking hell, glow beans. Bloody hell. I mean, that is a very dark joke. Would you rather have one big toe? Would you rather have one big toe on both feet or 40 toes in each foot? Well, one big toe on each foot, because if you had 40 toes, if you had 40 toes, your feet would have to be huge, because the human body wouldn't support 40 toes. You would have your feet would literally be like the size of, to have 40 toes on each foot. Your foot would be the size of a fucking table. No offense, anybody, but yeah, your feet would be the size of a table if you had that. Imagine the shoe sizes. Imagine the shoe sizes if you had 40 toes. With 40 toes, they'd all have to be next to each other. So I'd imagine 40 toes is probably from the one side of my desk to the other. What would you rather, out of curiosity? What would everyone else rather, out of curiosity? Okay, we got two sheeps in one here. You rewatched it was a pig. Hold on. There's a villager that lives in here, guys. Caston the villager. He's had a makeover. Caston the villager has had a makeover. Yeah, one big. You ask for size 8 socks, and they bring a middle schooler's t-shirt. But they would. Yeah. But that is true though. They would have to. But to use this as an example, though. As an example, as an example, I have to do something similar to that. Not that. I have to buy shoes. I have to buy shoes. As an example, I have to buy shoes, you know, 2.5 sizes too big. Hell are you doing? I'm just walking around this world a minute. I'm showing you guys what you have access to through the channel membership realm. You have access to every single build I've ever made. I'm showing you guys what you have access to. You have access to Climate of Joe's Cakey Bakey Cake Shop. You have access to the beautifier building, where you can go in and get it in with a working shower. You should build the Twin Towers. I did that on my friend's realm, actually. I gave that as a build idea. This is the chapter and verse bookshop. You have access to the Flash Food Shop, the pet shop, the Iswater Wet Swimming Pool. Yeah, so the Blown Out Shop, yeah. The Legacy Town Fire Station. The World War One Memorial. The Good Night Sleep Tight Bed Shop. The Po Police Station. The Po Station. The Santa's Grotto. Hello, Music Share Mustang. Welcome to the stream. The Legacy Town Hat Shop. And the Legacy Bank. And the statue of Bubbles the dog. And of course, the Underwater Restaurant. Yeah, so like what that one Yamaha Mini Raptor said about shoes, said about, you know, size 8 socks, and they bring out a t-shirt because you got 40 toes. That would be awkward. It's like, for me, I have to wear shoes 2 sizes too big because my feet are so wide that I can't get my foot into, and I can't get my foot into any shoe size. The shoe size that I actually am, I can't get my feet into those shoes. I have to wear shoes 2.5 sizes too big. So imagine that, but on an industrial level where your sock is basically the size of a shirt. What's today's stream about? Well, we were on Legacy, but like I'm just promoting something a second. I've made a realm for channel members. I've made a realm for channel members, and they get access to a copy of this world. So I thought, how did Bubbles die? Shot by a skeleton, I believe. I can't exactly remember. Well, no. I think he got killed in a bank robbery, actually. Saying that. You're gonna order you some dumplings. Cool. So yeah. No. Poor villager. Run, my friend. Run, my friend. Run. What are you running up there for? You're running straight towards that bloody zombie, you muppet. No. Get in that house. No. Oh, hold on. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. No, don't come out. No. They want you to get in. No, get in. Why are you following each other? Caston. Get back in there. Where do you go now? Joe, you sound like a bus instructor. What do you mean a bus instructor? How do I sound like a bus instructor? I mean, how would you know what a bus instructor sounds like? That one funny kid. Sorry, that one Yamaha Mini Raptor. You've changed your name, haven't you? Caston. Where's Caston the villager gone? How would you know what a bus instructor sounds like? Well, I know what my busman sound. I know what my bus driver sounded like when I used to get the bus. Is Caston got in here? Is that him? What do you mean there's a monster nearby? There's no monster nearby. You sound like Stampy with helium. Well, no, Stampy sounded higher pitched than I do, actually. I think. Yeah, I lower my pitch. This is actually my voice. Hello, Your Honourable. I remember that from yesterday now. I totally forgot about that yesterday. Yeah, I jokingly said to everyone to call me the Lord Lord Emperor of Great Britain. I was joking when I said that. But yeah, yeah. I'm not on helium. This is generally how my voice sounds. I don't really have like a deep voice per se. I don't have the deepest voice. But my accent is thick. Hi, Joe the Great. Joe the Great, Joe the Great, Joe the Great. How's the Easter Island Bunny King? Well, that's a great name. So, yeah, channel members who buy the last tier, they will get a link to this and they will be able to do it. My voice is deeper than yours now. Is it though? Is it? Blimey. Well, my voice isn't deep. It's just I have the thick accent which makes it sound deeper. Like this, me and Decepted made a joke about this. Now, you said something about King of Obesity. I said, well, is that me or you? I was joking, Arroway. Join the Discord. How was your day, Sir Cliffus III? Oh, of course, that's when everyone was trying to call me, I can join the VC for a moment, then. Why not? Why not? Where's the general chat? There it is. Oh, shit, I've muted the, Oh shit, let me just go and plug this in because I can hear my voice from the stream. Yeah, they were calling me Papa and I jokingly said to you on the stream to call me, I said to everyone to call me Cliff. Hello, hot dog cooker from gas station. Yeah, they were calling me Papa, and then I jokingly said call me Cliff, and you were the only one that called me Cliff. Are you there? I think he was on mute. Hello. I'm good, how are you? Cool. Yeah, the stream can't hear you. There you go. They probably can hear you now. Say hello. Oh, hold on. It's not working. That's weird. Interesting. Cliff is a big red dog. Well, I'm not big. I'm not a big red dog. I'm a fat red dog. Making that joke. No, they can't hear you. Winston Churchill has joined the chat. that's the that's the that's the funniest comment I've that's the funniest comment I've seen all day. Me, I did, because I was taking the piss with changing some people's names. So you become Winston Churchill. You become Winston Churchill. Deceptive became a certain German leader. Somebody else became Joseph Stalin, and Dr. FF Fifu become Joe Biden. But he got really upset that I changed his name to. It was a joke. Yeah, they can't hear you guys, but I can hear you. How is everybody on this stream today? Joe, give me a nickname. I can't give you a nickname on the stream, but I give people in my Discord server nicknames. So I basically changed that one Yamaha Mini Raptor to Winston Churchill. My hello, Legend and 99 MCO. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, but the Armenian guy, he put a photo of himself in. He was telling other people that were overweight that they should go to church, and then he turned around and put a photo of himself in, and I think he's like 30 kg underweight, which that did crack me up. I am here in the stream. I'm just finishing the conversation a second. But yeah, it's interesting. Thank you to the people who subscribe. We're now at 7,450. I'm in Discord at the same time. I don't think that would ever happen, though, Glowbeans. I don't think that would ever happen. You know, the UK, for example, the UK banned handguns back in 1996 after a school shooting. If all the worlds suddenly came to the same laws, it would mean America would have to drop gun rights because everyone else in every other country in the world has really tight gun laws. America's just really lenient with gun laws. Well, do you know what would happen? Do you know what that would happen if that happened? It would be exactly like the UK did. The UK made it fight. After the UK banned handguns, anyone that kept it was illegal of a weapon. It was possession of a dangerous weapon. So that's 5 years prison sentence on top if you've shot somebody. Say that you've shot somebody. Say that you've shot and killed somebody. You're not just getting charged for murder. You're getting charged with possession of a dangerous weapon. So it's basically. I think it's 5 years. I think it's 5 years in prison. In the UK, if you pull a gun out on someone, it's 5 years prison, even if you don't shoot them. Nothing. I was just finishing that sentence off. Sorry. But that is something for self-defense. For self-defense, you don't need a weapon that can kill. Is killing self-defense? But self-defense is one thing. So it happened in the UK a few years ago, where a guy... Sorry, I'm just responding to Skatepunk. He said, "How can I join the world?" So you can join the realm by the. Basically, it's a link. Oh, hello, Skatepunk stream. Looks like Bedrock. It is. This is a channel membership scheme. Congratulations on 7,450. Thank you. I didn't expect to hit 7,500. Basically, this is Bedrock Edition. Yes, I've set up a link. I've set up a realm. I've set up a realm, guys. So a new channel. I've created a third tier of the channel membership scheme. It's £5, guys. It's £5 to £6, but you guys get access to a full copy of the world. So you guys can walk around the world. You guys can walk around the world. You guys can walk around the world all by yourself, experience it. You can even build stuff. You can visit basically every. Let's just get attacked by this zombie. Basically, it's fully survival. This is fully survival, so you guys have access to. You can even get achievements on here. You can get achievements on here because it is fully survival. Dropping advertisements, yeah. I may upgrade soon. I definitely want to. Yeah. I made this yesterday. I ported a copy yesterday. I set the link up yesterday, and then I inadvertently realised that I didn't submit it, so I did it this morning. Sometimes it takes 24 hours to submit a new tier on the channel membership scheme, but YouTube fast tracked it and did it in an hour. So you guys can walk absolutely everywhere. You guys can come to you can go to absolutely everywhere. So the lighthouse over there, which the lighthouse is damaged, guys. The lighthouse is actually damaged because when I went in there, when I left, I was over there this morning. I was over there when I turned the realm on, and it exploded. Could I nuke it? Technically, I wouldn't say nuke it. There isn't a way to nuke it. I'm joking, I would never do that. Yeah, there isn't a way to nuke it. There isn't a way to nuke it because it's fully survival. It's fully survival with no add-ons. So it's just basically the world. It's the world how it is. But I've left, if you get what I mean, I've left every single chest that I have. So basically you guys could go into the chest room and basically build up an arsenal. But I have made it so TNT doesn't explode just in case. Because I don't want it to be for some people that they really want to come on and build something and they just want to experience it. And then, you know, they turn up and then everything's just blown up. Like but yeah, there isn't actually a way to nuke it. I'm gonna put a link in this. I'm gonna put a link in this in the Discord server, guys. It's for the promotional video I made to promote the this Discord server. So I made this last night. Guys. I made this on the I actually filmed this all through my laptop, so which is why the world looks so much better. The world looks so much better because I ran that through my laptop, whereas this is through the Switch. I have no idea, but if we could do that, that would be cool, Globeans. It would be pretty cool. Yeah. That would be cool. If Java and Bedrock was cross-platform, you know, then I would probably I would invite Java players to this, but I wish there was a way to do that. So I have people. Hello, Lord Calamity, Lord Official. If we are on Discord, well, yeah, I am in my Discord server. I have joined the Discord VC for a little bit, which I hadn't done, which I hadn't done for quite a while. Well, I have joined Discord. I have joined the Discord VC. I've joined Accepted. Will you let us join the call and talk to you? Well, yeah. Can I date your house? The fuck? That doesn't make sense. But yeah, if I join the VC on streams, of course you guys can join the VC. No, actually, Globians, I think if the house had a baby, it would be a bungalow. Actually, have you ever heard the really deadpan Paddy jokes? Paddy's building a house, but he runs out of brick. Paddy's building a house, and but he runs out of bricks. Just bungalow roof on it, which is why it's called a bungalow. Just bungalow roof on it. There's another. Some of them are so dead. Some of the Paddy jokes are so deadpan. Paddy's built a rocket in his backyard. So where are you going to take your rocket to, Paddy? I'm going to take it to the sun. You can't, man. You'll burn up. I'm going to take it there at night. I mean, they're stupid, but they're very funny. I can just hear. You guys can't hear this, but I can just hear Globeans in stitches in the VC. I could just hear him in stitches. But it's such a shit joke as well. I once did this to someone. I went, what do you call a deer with no eyes? Precisely. But you should have said, I have no idea. I actually got someone that once. You haven't missed much. I got a guy in my college class with that once. I said, what do you call a deer with no eyes? He went, I have absolutely no idea. And then you should have seen his face. It was just... Damn. Cool. What do colours say when they're sleepy? I don't know. What do cars say when they're sleeping? I don't know. I'm tired. Yeah. Could be worse. Could be worse. I saw a funnier joke the other day. I saw a real funny joke the other day. The football team I support, everybody. A player got sent off the other day for slapping another player. My football team, a player got sent off for slapping another player. I have no idea where our away is. Yeah, one of the football team I support had a player sent off for slapping another player in the team. And the funny thing is, the funny thing about that is that the funny thing about it is, as a little bit of promotion, the next day Everton uploaded a video of Idrissa Gana Gueye and Michael Keane. So Idrissa Gana Gueye slapped Michael Keane, and the two of them were in boxing gloves. So they did a promotional piece where the two of them were in boxing gloves. Well, no, basically Michael Keane didn't clear the ball, and which resulted in Bruno Fernandes getting a shot away. So Idrissa Gana Gueye ran in and had a go at Michael Keane for not clearing it, and Michael Keane shoved him, so Idrissa Gana Gueye slapped him across the face. And then, of course, Idrissa Gana Gueye was sent off. Michael Keane is pointing at his head, going like, "Get your head back in the game," and things like that. And then there's a video uploaded by Everton yesterday, and it was a video of the two of them in boxing gloves, and then taking the and laughing of the two of them in boxing gloves. It was jokes. Yeah, why not? How do I join Discord? You have to have the Discord link, which the Discord link will be in the stream. Hello, Lane Dam 84. Welcome to the stream. Of course, I want to hear your joke. Oh. I saw a real good one the other month about that. It was someone that said someone was having a go at someone online. He said, I would go and tell I'm going to go and tell my dad when I can find him. Yeah, I know. I saw someone else do it as well. It's bad. It's bad that I don't get. If you have a child, why do you abandon them? That's just. I'm actually going to leave this world now, guys. I'm actually going to leave this world now, and I'm going to switch back to Legacy. But I'm just showing you guys what you can get if you are on the realm. I prefer Legacy, so do I. But basically, everything on there is fully Legacy. Basically, I just got to let this load for a second. My game's a bit slow. There we go. Yeah, I prefer Legacy. I prefer Legacy myself. But I'm giving the Bedrock, doing the Bedrock realm is a way of basically, it's like a Christmas gift for you guys. You guys get to see the world. You guys get to experience the world. It was just it was an idea that I really wanted to do. It was an idea that I really wanted to do, and I felt yeah. What? Oh, I didn't expect you to make. I didn't expect you to make that joke. I've never understood people that do that though. If you have a child with someone, why leave? Well, I've met people. I've known people that had that. Oh, what? There was a person. There was a football star that did that. There was a football star that did that. He had a kid with someone. And then he denied he was the dad for years, until a DNA test proved that he was. Who unsubbed? I have no idea. But it's alright. We are... Well, we've lost a couple, actually. We've lost 3. That's not too bad. We are 53 off hitting 7,500, which... That's good. Bloody hell. Yeah, no, I did get it. I did get it. Please send a link. Please send the link again. I don't send the link. Nightbot sends the link for me. If I could make a realm on Legacy of Console Edition, I would. That's one thing I would do. If I could make a realm on Legacy Console Edition, I would make a realm. But... a realm. Well, that was the one thing that was why they Legacy Edition didn't have it because it wasn't available at the time like crossplay. Crossplay wasn't available then. They didn't know how to make it. Well, they didn't know how to do it at the time. So it's like let me think of a good example. Who subbed and who unsubbed? Oh yeah, we've lost 5 now. Yay! That's alright. We always come back stronger, guys. We always come back stronger. Since I've had my channel, I've actually had 13,000 people subscribe to me. And I've gained 7,000. I've got 7,000 subscribers, but I've lost 6,000. Since I've had my channel, at least 13,000 people have subscribed to me. No. Well, I wouldn't say it's the aura that they couldn't handle the aura, so they didn't sub. I would imagine it's like people that are my age that were subscribed in like when they were 13. People who were subscribed to me. People who subscribed to me when I was. People who subscribed when I was who were my age, that when I created my channel when I was 13. You got to think they're all like 23, 22, 20 now. People who are a similar age to me are now 23, 22, 21, and they're probably not watching Minecraft content anymore. Yeah. Well, yeah, that is sad. But you got to pay attention. You got to pay attention to stuff. Like somebody asked me a question on racism the other day about did I think racism was racism or something like that. What my opinion on racism, and they expected me to say, you know, is it bad? It's good? It's bad. But I gave them a detail about how racism is not good, but it's also one of them. You've got to decide whether what's said is actually racist at the same time, because some people claim racism when it's not actually racist. And the person went ballistic. Yeah, the person went ballistic because I gave them a 5-minute detail. Racism is racism. Yeah, well, racism is racism, but what I said, Legend 99MC, is you've got to decide whether it is actually racist. Because, you know, some people... Yeah, because I gave them because people gave them I gave them an actual detail. So, for example, racism is an interesting one. Like, what is racist now wasn't racist 20 years ago. So if someone said something 20 years ago when it wasn't racist, can we judge them for saying it now? Would they say it now? Now that it's not. Now that it's wrong. Would they? Probably not. You know, some people. We've had some people targeted because of things that they said 20 years ago. So, for example, not a football player, an actor in a TV show got axed for comments that he made 10 years before. But you've got to decide, was what he said offensive 10 years before. That's it's a thing you got to look at. It's a really interesting one that you've got to look at whether it was actually wrong when it was said. You can't judge everybody by the standards of today. Like, if so, Genghis Khan, who was the leader who was the king of the Mongol Empire, in 20 years he built the largest empire ever. But we'd now call him an absolute monster, because, you know, when he absolutely brutalized his conquest. But that's an interesting one, Skatepunk. So, for example, I didn't say racism is racism because of what you said. No, I know that. But I was saying it's an interesting one. Hello, Sigmund Gamer. Welcome back. It was just a joke. Yeah. What's the example I'm thinking of? Like, Winston Churchill. Nowadays, some people call him a monster. Nowadays, people call him a monster, but they forget that monster, the only reason that a greater monster than Hitler that didn't win the Second World War is because of Churchill. So I find it quite interesting that people are very quick to say who's evil, but then they don't realise that, you know, that evil man stopped an even eviler man from another eviler man from, you know, like, there wouldn't be. Without Winston Churchill, there wouldn't, you know, people that were gay had, you know, birth defects, disabilities, all of that. Without Winston Churchill, all of them would be dead. You know, probably hundreds of millions of people would have been murdered by the Nazis had Winston Churchill not decided to absolutely fight to the death to stop them. Because they said, it's an interesting one, like, you know, the Nazis during the Second World War, they wouldn't have stopped. Hello. For example, the Nazis during the Second World War, you know, they wouldn't have stopped. You know, they would have conquered the world, and that was what their plan was. Their plan eventually was to conquer the Soviet Union, and then eventually was to conquer Switzerland, which, because Switzerland was neutral, which they called the pimple on Europe. And then eventually they would have fallen. They would have betrayed Japan and invaded Japan. They reckon it would have took 14 years. If Great Britain had fallen in 1940 when they thought they would, you know, they reckon 14 years, because the Americans would have been unprepared. America would have fallen. It's an interesting one. Great Britain absolutely fighting for 2 years resulted in the rest of the world having time to prepare. Like, most people don't realise that the UK fought the Germans alone for 2 years. You know, great. Yes, Globins? Well, no, that she's the head of state. The Queen and Prince King Charles are the head of state. So basically, like how you've got the British government, the British Prime Minister. The British Prime Minister can't be dictatorial. He can't be authoritarian. But the King can't either, because the Prime Minister holds the King to account, and the King holds the Prime Minister to account. So it's basically a balance in shit. So while, because I know you're American, while the US government, the US Congress can do shit, Donald Trump can go and do whatever he wants. He can basically overrule the Congress and sign executive orders. Whereas the UK, the Prime Minister, the UK government can't do anything without discussing it. And if the Prime Minister does something without discussing it, he has to go speak with the King. It's a balance. It's a balancing order. So power is balanced in the UK. So that's why you can never have a dictator take over in the UK. Someone that is dictatorial can never take over, or authoritarian can't take over in the UK, because it's because of how balanced it is. The king holds the Prime Minister to account. While the King holds no real power, the King holds the Prime Minister to account. So the Prime Minister can't tomorrow to decide that everyone that has black hair can be shot. Like, they can't do that. Well, it's a joke. It's a joke. Like, the UK love Americans. The UK love America, but they think America. It's an interesting one. The UK and America have the really strong alliance. The UK and America are the strongest allies, but the Americans sometimes believe that it's an interesting one. The British public actually think America's very arrogant. And that's, but, do you also hate Muslims? I didn't say I hated Muslims. I don't hate anyone. I didn't say that. I was saying about why Britain could never have an authoritarian leader. But that's the thing. America builds houses out of wood. America wonders why they get hit hard with. America wonders why. Yeah, I did see that. I know he called that lady Piggy because I was in a restaurant in the UK and Sky News were just showing him talking to the Saudi prince, and the Silence Piggy one I actually saw live on Sky News. I was like, come, you're the US president. Like, journalists have got to ask tough questions. That's the point of them. Journalists have got to ask tough questions. They've got to put you on your feet. You can't call her Piggy. Like, I remember seeing that and I thought that's rude. The thing with him, Skate Punk, he's a good businessman. He's great for your economy, but he's just a terrible person in general. He's just a terrible people person. Like, if America had like a joint president, someone that handles the diplomatic side and someone that handles the business, do you know what, actually? What he would be really good at is the UK Chancellor of the Exchequer. A position that America should create, and someone like him would be really good at, is like the UK Chancellor. The UK. What was it? The UK Chancellor of the Exchequer is basically the Minister of the Economy. They run the economy. That's a position that Trump would probably be best at. Where running the economy, because he is a good businessman, but if America had a different president, as in someone that would actually, I think America needs a president that yes can run the economy, but also can be diplomatical. And it's an interesting point. He would be a great minister. He's a great man for the economy. He's a great man for America's economy. But is he the best person to lead America on the world stage? It's an interesting one. So Margaret Thatcher was the opposite. Margaret Thatcher was the opposite in the UK. She was Prime Minister of the UK. She crushed the economy, but on the world stage, she made Britain relevant again. It's a bizarre one, but yeah, Margaret Thatcher on immigration. Yeah, I don't agree with his world peace plans because he's advocating for peace while simultaneously threatening Venezuela, which is a bit bizarre. Trying to stop. What was it? David, who watches the stream, said something really bizarre the other day, and I questioned it after. I questioned what he said. He said something really bizarre about he hopes America does invade Venezuela and keep the land. That's kind of bad though, because not everyone from third world companies are criminals. That's kind of bad though, really, because not everyone from a third world country is a criminal. Some of them just want to come. Some of them want to come to work. Yeah, but not everyone in Venezuela is a member of a cartel. I can see your chats, yeah. Third world countries are third world for a reason, yes, because a lot of them have corrupt governments, but not everybody there is corrupt. Not all the citizens are corrupt. Some of them were just born there. Is it wrong to be born in a third world country? Does that make you a criminal? If you get what I mean. Like, yes. What do you mean yes? Is it how is it criminal to be born in a third world country? I mean, America before America industrialized, America was a third world country. Yeah, I heard that. I did hear that. But you go tough on criminals, but why go tough on absolutely everybody that enters the United States? Because not everybody entering is a criminal. Like, if you can't trust it, because you can't trust the bastards. Yeah, but that's just racism. That's basically saying because they're from a third world country, you can't trust them. That is racism. That's basically saying because they're from a third world country, they're unsophisticated. That is true. That is something I agree with. They do have a problem with. I'm actually going to leave this Discord VC because I forgot I was in it. See ya. Yeah, I'm just going to take my headphones off. Yeah, that's kind of thing though, but then not every person. So for example, the UK used to allow people from other countries. So for example, the UK allow a lot of people, yeah. Because you can't trust 90% of them. But then is that actually true then? Because America overflate the numbers a bit. It's the same as the UK. The UK overinflate the numbers sometimes. But then you can't trust America on that because, you know, they blamed Iraq for a couple of Saudi Arabians knocking down 2 towers. Like they blamed Iraq for what Saudi Arabians did. And that's a joke on the British motoring show The Grand Tour. But it is true. America blamed Iraq for what some Saudi Arabians did. America's got a problem though. America has got a problem. America's got a problem, but everywhere, all of the world's got a problem. It won't be this way forever. I don't know though, but Trump has a reputation sometimes of basically blaming anybody, blaming everybody. Yeah, the problem with America though is it's very an interesting one. For the last 2 US presidents you've had have just been very divisive. Oh, something's gone wrong, blame the Republicans. Ah, something's gone wrong, it's the Democrats' fault. You've got to admit that it's no one's fault, but it's everyone's fault. America's got a problem. You've had 2 divisive presidents that would just blame the other party. It's a shit show. Well, yeah, America's divisive. America's divided. What America needs is probably to get rid of the Republican and Democrats and have a new political party come through. That's what's happening with the UK at the moment. That's what's happening with the UK at the moment. Basically, some of the smaller parties are doing really well. So, for example, the Liberal Democrats had one of their best voting shares in years. That's the thing though, like Trump gets it done, but how does he get it done? Biden's the same. Biden will get stuff done. But you got to think Biden's a politician, Trump's a businessman. So Biden cared about people more than the economy, whereas Trump, I think, cares about the economy a lot more. It's an interesting one. Well, one thing Obama got wrong was when America went into Syria, because America went into Syria thinking Great Britain would help him, and Great Britain refused. But yeah, it's an interesting one. The difference between Trump and Biden is both of them got stuff done. But they're 2 polar opposites. One was obviously a civil servant. One was a diplomatic servant. The other one was more business orientated. So, as a businessman, he's got it right. But he raised inflation like crazy. But that's the thing though, Skatepunk, because Biden's not a businessman. Biden was a politician. Like Ronald Reagan used to never do anything with the economy. Ronald Reagan was another one. Ronald Reagan left the economy to people that knew it, that understood it more. And that's what some of the other politicians did. Ronald Reagan, for example, left the US economy to people that understood it more than he did. And he focused on the other parts of the presidency. Which is, you know, that's kind of simple. But it's interesting. It's the different formats. So the UK has a Prime Minister. The Prime Minister decides policy. But he has ministers around him that basically do all the other aspects. So I don't even know what we have at the moment. We have a Minister of Transport. So the Minister of Transport basically decides, runs the transport, runs all the transport stuff. The Minister of the Economy runs the economy. That's called the Chancellor of the Exchequer. The Home Secretary focuses on everything across the UK. Across like the Home Secretary operates everything with the Home Office. So like the civil immigration and things like that. The Foreign Secretary does everything outside the country. And then you have all the other positions like the Minister of Education, the Ministry of like Development. So the Ministry of Development does, you know, promotes, puts money into new stuff. It's interesting. It is interesting. But yeah, with America though, what happened in Washington was shocking. I remember seeing about that the other day. But absolutely freezing everybody from a third world country is wrong, because you know some people from a third world country are just genuine people who are going to America because they want to move there. They want to move because they want a better place to live where they're free from stuff. That makes sense. That's why Elon Musk was one of those. Elon Musk was one of those people. Stopping every single person from entering the United States from third world countries. You've got to think Elon Musk was from South Africa. He came in and now he's one of the richest men in the world. How much he's contributed a lot to America. You know, all his rockets, his cars. You know, there is some people that will come in and would benefit America, like engineers, scientists. But should they be banned? Should they be banned just because they're from a third world country? That's like yeah, Elon Musk is from South Africa. Elon Musk is from South Africa. He's from Pretoria, South Africa. And the interesting part about him is, yeah, he basically came in. He basically migrated to the UK from South Africa. So, and you know, he's contributed a lot to the United States. It is interesting. It is interesting. The problem with the world, so the problem with the UK and the US is they allowed too many people in, and then they allowed uncontrolled immigration. Well, so Elon is an immigrant. No, there's a difference between immigration and migration. Immigration is fine. Immigration is where you enter legally. Illegal immigration is where immigration is fine. Illegal immigration is wrong. That's where you enter a country illegally, but not immigrants. Immigration is where you enter a country legally. So, you know, Elon Musk entered the country illegally. How many third world people from third world countries have entered the United States legally, and now they're being told, sorry, you can't come? But migrants is legal. But that's migrants is part of immigration. Basically, an immigrant is basically someone that's illegal. A migrant is someone that's legal. But they all thing under a policy of immigration. It's basically where you can move countries. So immigrate, that's what they call it. They call it immigrate. So for example, my dad almost did it in the 90s. My dad almost immigrated to another country. So my dad almost immigrated to Australia in the 90s. Migration is legal. Yeah, but it's called immigration. That's the name of it, Legend 99. It's not called migrants. A migrant is someone that enters legally, yes, but a migrant is an immigrant because that's the name of the policy. See, this is it. Ready? Immigration is the international movement of people to a destination country of which they are not the usual residents or which they do not possess nationality in order to settle as permanent residents. Basically, so that an immigration. So basically, if you are an immigrant, you are legal. But if you are an illegal immigrant, you are illegal. Or as America calls them, illegal aliens, which I think that just sounds rude. Because they're not aliens, they're humans. But so, for example, my dad nearly immigrated to the United States, into Australia in the 90s. My dad almost immigrated to Australia in the 90s. Imagine Australia telling him now, sorry, because you're from another country, you can't come. And you've spent 2 years of applying for like the visas and things like that. Like that's. Is it wrong? Is it wrong to bar every single person? Because not every single person's a monster. It's a minority. It's a minority. You can't, what BHW6231 said. He said you can't trust 90% of them, but that's not true. That's a minority. That's a minority. And actually, I've got a policy for you guys. Who's in here? Who's in this stream right now? I got something. I've got a thing for you. Right, who's in this stream right now? If your country's got high immigration, if your country's got high immigration, it means it's a good country. It means people want to go there. It's an interesting one. If your country's got high immigration, it means it's a good country. Because if everyone want to go there, it means it's a good country. It's an interesting one. You don't want to go to a shit country, do you? It's an interesting one, but yeah, if you've got high immigration, it means that your country's good. Because you don't want to go to a shit country. You want to go where you want to go to where you've got a better life. So if your country's got high immigration, it means it's a good country. What do you guys think? Chameleon. So, I don't know who's on this stream right now, guys. But yeah, I want to say, I can say to here, guys, if your country's got high immigration like the UK has, America, it means it's a good country. Because if people want to go to your country, it means that it's a good country. 500 of you have watched this stream. Guys, we're aiming to hit 50,000 views by the end of the month. We're aiming to hit 50,000 views by the end of the month. We're aiming to hit 50,000 views by the end of this month. So, as it stands, we're already at 50. We're already at 50. We're at 50,900. That's incredible, guys. We just hit 50,000 views for this month, so thank you, everybody. We are absolutely flying right now, guys. We've hit 50,000 for this year. For this month, sorry. That means, hold on. That means we would have hit 50. We've hit 350,000 for this year. Thank you, everybody, guys. I want to thank each and every one of you for this, guys, because you guys are mental. Literally, this year, you guys have been absolutely crazy. So I want to thank each and every one of you. Oh, guys, I found out yesterday we're 150 days off 7,000 of 10,000. Hello, David. Welcome to the stream. We were just discussing in the stream because everyone was talking about America cancelling, pausing all immigration from third world countries, and we were discussing that because I think it's wrong to stop absolutely everyone, because not absolutely everyone is a danger to the United States. Because, you know, there's certain if you get what I mean, everyone, there are certain people that will benefit the United States. And not everyone's a criminal. That's quite strict. You know, some people that are coming into the United States are generally just people that have decided to move country. It's an interesting one. And also, guys, I'm going to mention this point again, guys, which is the thing. If your country has high immigration, it means it's a good country, because no one wants to move to a shit country. So every country that has high immigration means that it's doing something right. Because no one wants to go to a shit country. So even though America think that their country is turning to shit, it's still better than some places in the world if people want to go there. It's an interesting one. Guys, we've launched the channel memberships. We popped onto Bedrock earlier on. We've launched the channel the Realm membership subscription. We've launched the Realm membership subscription. We now have Premier League tier. We now have the Premier League tier. I loved that. I loved that editing that video last night, guys. There we go. No, let's click on this video. I want to click on it. Sorry, just refreshing my page. Hello to everyone who's joined the stream. So how is everybody on this stream today? How is everybody? How are you, David? Why can't I respond to Rafa's comment? That's so weird. It won't let me. Tired. Lol, mum's couch isn't very comfortable sleeping on. What are you sleeping on a couch for? Well, we would call them a sofa in the UK. That's quite a painful place to sleep. There we go. Finally. I have slept on a sofa before. Some sofas are all right. Some sofas are all right. 500 of you have watched this stream in the last 3 hours. Incredible. I'm staying with my mum for the weekend for the holiday. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. In fact, I need to go and do that later. I need to go and do something later on. Isn't it Black Friday today, guys? Isn't it Black Friday today? You're killing me with these 6 AM streams. Yeah, but it's not 6 AM for me. It's 6 AM for you because you're in America. But if I start a stream at 11 AM for me, it's 11 AM. If I start a stream for me, if I start a stream in my time, it's 11 AM, 12 PM. So I'll normally start streams. Sometimes I want to start a stream early, so it was quiet today. It was quiet today. There was no one here, so I decided to start a stream. It was quiet today, so I decided to start a stream early. I decided to start a stream early because it was quiet, so I started streaming at 17 minutes past 11. So we've been streaming for just over 3 hours. Right, what are we doing? How does this realms thing work? So if you have the Bedrock edition of Minecraft, and you purchase the channel membership, you have a link. You have a link that you're given a link that you can put onto your you can go onto Realms and type this link, and then it will give you an access to the realm. It will give you access to the realm. So it's basically a world that you can play with everyone else who buys a membership for it, and it's a world that basically. Hold on, this lag is murder right now. So it's basically how it works is if you buy the Realm subscription, if you buy the you don't have to buy the Realm subscription. I mean, if you buy if you buy the top tier, you get a link that you can go onto the Realm area on Bedrock Edition, and you can type the link in or copy the link in, depending whatever version you're on, and then it will give you access to this world where you basically open the world. So it basically means that I think it's £5 to £6 a month for the channel membership, but you get free access to a world that you can play 24/7 without anyone having to host it because it automatically hosts it. It basically means you don't have to play with the host or the person that's Realm it is. You don't have to play with them on. You can play at any time. So I need to buy Bedrock. Yes, if you don't have Bedrock, you would have to. If you don't have Bedrock, you wouldn't be able to do it because Bedrock and Java aren't crossplay. I wish they were. I wish Bedrock and Java were crossplay. But yeah, it's on Bedrock Edition because that's the only version I've got. And I can't port my world over. I used a copy of my world. Yeah, so I can't port my world from Legacy to Java, but I could port it from Legacy to Bedrock. I've just been asked a question. What dish version is it though? So is the copy of your world depleted of resources? No. On Bedrock Edition, it's not depleted of resources because on Bedrock Edition it adds another 64 blocks underneath. So I'm going to explain this. Hello Arian, welcome to the stream. I'm going to explain this by going somewhere. How are you today? I'm really good. How are you? I'm going to explain this by going to over here. I'm going to explain this by going over here. I'm going to explain this by going over here. Basically, this is my quarry. This is my not quarry. This is my cave. There's still lots of what's the plan for the world? There is no plan for this world at the moment. I'm just explaining something. See where the bedrock is here, David? On where the bedrock is here on Legacy, on Bedrock Edition, all this bedrock will turn into Deep Slate, and then there'll be another 64 blocks underneath. Because on Bedrock the worlds are bigger, so this world on Bedrock will automatically convert, and we'd have a higher sky limit and a lower build limit. So yeah, there will be new blocks underneath where my old Legacy stuff. So that's sort of, I'm just explaining a story. I've launched a channel realm for channel members, Arian. So I'm just explaining what would happen, because basically this world is, I've used a copy of this world. I've used a copy of this world to be
as the channel realm. So basically, yeah, every single block. It has every single block. Will you play Realms too? Well, yeah. I will play the Realms, so I can play it on my laptop. I can play it on my laptop, or so I'm going to play it. I'm going to play it occasionally, but also people that's... I'm going to play it occasionally, but people that are... People that are on the... People that are pay for the highest tier of the channel membership can play it when I'm not there as well. It's basically 24/7. It's 24/7. So it's 24/7. Basically, it's a 24/7 world. You guys can do whatever you want. You can build whatever you want. You guys could even tamper with my build, with my legacy builds here. You guys can take some of my builds here and, you know, rebuild them, remodel them, make them look cooler. Like, that's... Like, the possibilities are absolutely endless. So, England, the United Kingdom and Ireland are putting together a bid to host the 2035 FIFA Women's World Cup, and apparently Everton Stadium is down as one of the venues. Ooh. So yeah, guys, you have access. Basically, you have access to everything that I've got in this world. You have access to. You guys have access to absolutely everything that I have access to. In this video, on this world, on the Bedrock copy of this world, you guys have absolutely access to everything. You guys could walk into some of the secret bases, see all that stuff. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be really fun. Thank you to the people who subscribed, by the way. We have lost a few. We have lost a few subs today. We have lost a few subscribers today, actually. We've lost well, we lost 6, but then we've gained 3 back. Interesting. 530 of you have watched this stream. There will be a stream tomorrow, guys. I probably will stream tomorrow, but it would have to end by 5 o'clock because Everton are on. Because Everton are playing Newcastle. I hope Everton win. If Everton win, they would have... If Everton win, they'd have 21 points from 13 games, which that would be a good record. That would be a good record. That would put them in the top 10, top 6, I think. Please make a grave for the squid. We haven't killed a squid. There we go. The video called Clam If Joe invites you to Survival Legacy has now got 500 views. It's got 90 in the last little bit. Yeah. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I use Elgato HD60, but the Elgato HD60 at the moment, I got it connected into OBS because you can use the Elgato HD60 capture software, but you can also use OBS. But OBS offers me more range, which I can do, which is why I changed it to vertical live streams, because more people tended to turn up. So I thought, well, I might as well keep it at vertical live streams then. If more people are finding my live streams, I've decided to keep it at vertical live streams, because more and more people were finding the streams. I need to find a way out of here. Oh, excuse me, guys. Yeah, so yeah, I use OBS. I use OBS and Elgato. I downloaded OBS. Yeah, OBS is good. OBS you can use as a screen recorder. You can use it as an output for your software. It's a good software. It's a good software, and guys, it's completely free. Spider jockey. Yes, I fought loads of spider jockeys. Never been scared once. I'm just like, yeah, spider jockey. Da 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 da. I have zero interest in being a YouTuber, but I'm trying to get 20 subs so I can join different channels server. Why have you got to have 20 subs to join their server? Is that like a... That's really bizarre. I've never heard of anything like that before. I've never heard of anything like that. Yeah, the latest updates, Dr. FH Fifu. To me, I finally figured out how to post. Yeah, it's well, to post it as a short, to post a video as a short, oh, okay, that makes sense then. That makes sense. Yeah. It technically with a YouTube short, all you got to do is convert it to 1080 by 1920. So not 1920 by 1080, because that's 16 by 9. If you convert it the other way, 1080 times 1920, that's if you convert it to 1080 times 9, if you turn it to 1080 times 1920, then that's 9 by 16, which is vertical format. Hello, Carlos. Welcome to the stream. Can you build a happy face? I could do, if I got any blocks with me. Let's just put it here for now. There you go. Yeah, happy face, happy face, happy face, happy face, woo. Happy face, happy face. Good. What else we got? Wood. Could I potentially change that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold on a minute. His name isn't David. No, well, David's a different person. Carlos is a different person. It's just their profile pictures look the same. If you don't have a profile picture, if you don't have a YouTube, if you don't set a YouTube profile picture, if you don't set a YouTube profile picture, then it will give you the first letter of your name. If you have like an editing software, you can change it though. An editing software, you can change the aspect ratio. Oh god, my back. Oh. Did he say David subs? Yeah, but that's because Arian. That's because he subbed to David, not because of Carlos. Carlos just commented, could I make a smiley face in Minecraft? So I did. I made a smiley face, which I've changed it to yellow concrete. Whoa, whoa, whoa. If he was calling you David, no. Oh, God. My eye. Sorry guys, I got a bit of a sore eye. The Minecraft movie, as a Minecraft fan, it was alright. The Minecraft movie, as a Minecraft fan, it was alright, but as a filmmaker, I thought it was absolutely fucking shit. As a filmmaker, guys, I went into the Minecraft movie as a filmmaker, and I was so unimpressed. What update are you playing? I'm playing Legacy Console Edition, so I'm playing the latest Legacy Console Edition update. They could have done way more. Well, the storyline didn't. Yeah, do you know what it was? The problem I have with the Minecraft movie is that the first 20 minutes feels like an hour, and the last hour feels like 20 minutes. Danielle Brooks and Emma Myers, I think, are really good actresses, but they are fucking useless in that film. They don't do anything. Literally, they disappear for half the film. Like, they don't do anything. Literally, have you guys noticed that? Up until the last battle, they've been useless for the whole film. They haven't done anything. Literally, they spoke to the cartographer, and then they escaped, and then it's just a clip of them walking in the woods, and they find Dennis the dog, and that's it. There's said to be a sequel. There's going to be a sequel, yes, but I hope that they're more if they're in it, I hope they're more interesting in the second one. Because I thought her character, I thought Emma Myers' character Natalie was the most interesting character there. You know, she's had, you know, her mother's died. She's had to sacrifice absolutely everything that she wants to do with her life to take care of her little brother. I found her character the most interesting because if you even look at her character, it was begrudgingly. She doesn't actually want to do it, but she knows she's got to do it. I thought her character was the most interesting. Daniel Brooks' character had interest. Obviously, there was nothing interesting about Jason Momoa's character. Yeah, YouTube Shorts is interesting. If it's like your first video, you've shot, then yeah. Cool, Bill. I just looked at your video. I suddenly have any respect for anyone who posts shorts. I saw someone's commented, "Cool build." So, I hope you get 1 million. Oh, fair play. Fair play for one video. Not like, sorry, that's all right. That's fair play though. 1,500 views on the first video is good. It took me a year to it took me 3 years to get a video with over 1,000 views. So fair play, you've done it in a day. That's pretty good. But yeah, I didn't like the problem is they should have done the Nether. I didn't like Malagosha. I thought whoever played her played the most boring villain ever. I didn't like the accents. I think the accent didn't work. Almost 10 years. This is a test. Nothing to see here. Move along. I mean, that's a... Yeah. Sometimes you need to have an actual title, but... Fair play. But not always. This is a test. Nothing to see here. Move along. I like that. Impressionate. Well, I think they should do the ends. I think they should do the ends, like the end city. It's about protect. They have. I think it should be about the end. They go to save the end from being invaded. They go and save the ends from being invaded. That kind of makes sense. That kind of makes sense. You know, they go to save the Nether from the invading ends or something like that. But that makes sense. But I have no high hopes because... Do I have Minecraft pets? Yeah, I've got loads of dogs and cats somewhere. But yeah, that's something that I'm really nervous about with the now, is the fact that I had high hopes for the Minecraft movie and they didn't deliver. So I don't... What I'm hoping... Yes. Jason Momoa's character should have died in that film. He should have died on the bridge, and then that gave him something. Him coming back was just lazy writing. Jason Momoa's character coming back at the end of that film was a boring and was anticlimactic. If Jason Momoa dies, his death inspires Henry to go on and save the day because he's lost someone. He's lost someone that he cared about. But him coming back and saving him again just doesn't make sense. Well, it makes sense, but it's a lazy ending. It just doesn't... He was purely like for comic relief. But if you've got a cat... Somebody actually said to me, actually, Hello, Haze Frosty. Welcome to the stream. Somebody commented, "Oh, they made the Minecraft movie for the memes." If you're making a movie, but it wasn't made for the memes. The Minecraft movie was not made for the memes. You don't make a movie for the memes. This is Legacy Console Edition. We do have a Realm version of this on Bedrock for channel members, though. You don't, literally, guys. You don't make a build for the memes. You don't make a movie solely for the memes. If you're making a film for the memes, then you're a stupid director, because if you're making it for the memes, you're not making the film serious. Yes, this is Legacy Console Edition. Hello, Audius. Welcome to the stream. Alright. Oh, gosh, guys, my back. Welcome to the stream. So, but yeah, if you're making a movie for the memes, and solely for the memes, then you're an idiot. Because if it doesn't work... But yeah, if you're making a film solely for the memes, then you're an idiot. Because if, say, that film tanks and you don't make memes from it, then boom, you've lost the studio money. You're not working again. They actually say that. If your film tanks and you're not working again. It's like Christopher Nolan always turns out over budget. Under budget. Christopher Nolan always makes his films under budget, because Christopher Nolan never always makes his films for less money than than the budget says it would cost. And that's what he's done. He always asks for a little bit extra. He always asks for extra money when directing a film. When making a film, he uses he over exaggerates how much money he needs to make his film, so they don't cost. Have you built a castle? I have. It's I have built a castle. It's literally over here. This is the walls of a castle that I never got. That's the thing, though. Yeah. But you got to think, all the people that wanted to watch the Minecraft movie were practically adults, because Minecraft existed for so long. Well, no, live action works. Live action works, but only when the writing makes sense. I don't blame the actor. I don't blame the actors, because I don't blame the actors. Well, no, that's the whole point of Steve, though. That's the whole point of Steve, though. Steve is the only person in the Minecraft world. Steve is the only human in the Minecraft world. So that a human being trapped there alone, makes sense. That's our castle right there. Straight ahead. You got to think, Steve is the only... Steve doesn't look like the Minecraft villagers, does he? So Steve being human and everyone else being, like, animated makes sense. Yes, but my nephew is 5 and was excited as how when it came out. No, that makes sense, though, because, Minecraft is for everyone. But if you're a Minecraft fan... His class has all seen it. Yeah, if you're a Minecraft fan, though... If you're a Minecraft fan, then... If you're a Minecraft fan, so a lot of adults wanted to see the Minecraft movie, because this is the castle. This is what it looks like. It's on the top of the mountain. But yeah, like... If, what I meant, though, guys, is that the acting was... I don't blame the actors for what the Minecraft movie was, but you have to blame the director and the writers. What did they write? They wrote a story that they wrote a story that was very, very weak. I think what they've done is they've tried to make it simple enough for kids to understand, but enough for adults to reminisce from Minecraft. But I think they made a mistake. I think there though on that concept, I think they made a mistake. On the concept, though, I think Minecraft made a mistake and made the storyline too simple, and they didn't put enough detail into that. But that's my opinion, guys. That's my opinion. That's my opinion on it. I think they tried to make it. Is anyone else lagging? I have no idea. Like, I'm not lagging. I don't think. I don't think I'm lagging. No, there's no lag coming from my screen. It might just be. It might just be the Wi-Fi for a moment. I even tried to switch to PC viewing and it's lagging there too. I'm lagging from time to time. I don't know, it's not my stream I don't think. My stream's running really smoothly for me. I'm gonna check my Wi-Fi speed test then. Yeah, my Wi-Fi's going really well. My Wi-Fi speed at the moment is like 50 megabits per second. So, yeah, it's not my stream. Build a Herobrine statue. We could do that sometime. I think maybe. I don't know how long this stream's going to last, guys, because I have some stuff I need to do today. But how is everybody on this YouTube live stream today? How is everybody? You can reset the end. You can reset the end. How do you get so many leeches? You can reset the end. On Legacy, you can reset the end to the point of that you're constantly getting new ones. I'm very good, thank you. Oh, Skatepunk, you mentioned, do I like Turkey? Are we talking about the country or Turkey? Are we talking about the food or the country? We took food. Yeah, I absolutely love turkey. It's a Christmas tradition in the UK to have turkey. Basically, British people eat turkey at Christmas. The food. Yes, I love turkey. You mentioned it. How do you reset it? Oh, in the settings, literally like this. I saw your comment earlier on about immigration in the United States, Skatepunk. A really good example popped into my head. A really good example that you wouldn't think of popped into my head. Yeah, world options, reset the nether and reset the end. I'm not going to do it because I don't need to. You were asking me something. Yeah, you know you said about earlier on about immigration in the United States. Just after you left the stream, a comment popped into my head. If your country's got high immigration, it means it's a good country because no one wants to go to a shit country. If America's got high immigration and high illegal immigration, if it's got high illegal immigration, if America's got, yes, it's on all consoles. If America's got high illegal immigration and high immigration, it means your country's good because no one wants to go to a shit country. So everyone says, oh, illegal immigration's bad. It means your country's good. It's also why immigration's high all across all of Europe, because the United States the United Kingdom, Europe, it's all considered the fact. If you have high immigration, it means your country is good because people want to go there. It's really interesting. While you don't want people entering illegally, it also proves that your country is doing something good. Well, the UK is an interesting one. The UK is an interesting one where basically the UK don't... British people absolutely love people. Unlike America that don't want anyone coming in, the UK don't give a shit. The UK public don't give a shit about anyone that's coming in legally. If people that are coming in legally, they're literally patted on the back, welcome. Whereas anyone that enters illegally is different. But yeah, every country that has high immigration, it means it's a good country. It means that people want to go there. So it means you're doing something right. Where it's basically where the good jobs are. If your country's got good jobs, it means that means people want to go there. What's my opinion of Fortnite? I've never played it. Yes, you can get a second egg. Finally, 300 carats later. It's weird. So I didn't agree with what's the name though. The guy in the stream. The guy. Oh, what's his name's comment? Let me go and find his name. I didn't agree with the guy BHW6231 who was in the stream. He basically said you can't trust anybody. You can't trust anybody from a third world country because that's racism. That's basically saying if they're from a third world country, you should check your wallet. Which that's racism. That is racism, guys. That's basically saying if you... But on that note, I have a question. Cool. What is that question? I have got 64 dragon eggs, I think, somewhere. Most likely. Well, it depends, though. It depends. In a regard, yes. It's not technically racism, it's xenophobia. Yeah. It is xenophobia. Agreed. It would mean that there's opportunities there. So, you know... But, well, land of the free. It could also be, you know, land of the free. You know, people want to go where... People want to go where they can be free. So... Back in the day, London in the 16th century, it was called the city where the paved in gold. Do you celebrate Black Friday? Well, I don't celebrate. Well, that is true, home of the obese, but basically it's the land of the free. So. People want to go where they're free. So, like Africa, for example, Cameroon's just re-elected a man that's 92 years old. He's been president since 1982. He's been president for 43 years. And at the end of his 7-year term, he's going to be 99, and he's going to have been president for 50 years. And a lot of people don't like that. They think it was a fraudulent election. Which, that is true. In Zimbabwe in 2003, it emerged that... In Zimbabwe in 2003, it emerged that dead people's ballots were still on the system. Robert Mugabe, who was the president of Zimbabwe, is alleged to have won the vote with dead people's votes. Well, it's Black Friday, so I'm trying to get myself a Christmas present because me and my dad were going to go half and half on a Nintendo Switch 2. So I got to buy it. I got to buy it later. I got to go buy that later, but I was hoping for the price to drop a bit. So might go and have a look. I was going to go half and half on a Nintendo Switch 2, so... If I get that, guys, my legacy stuff will continue for... My legacy stuff will continue for ages. What will I do now? I don't know what I'm going to do now. I just want to look at Nintendo. I just want to look at the Nintendo store a minute. Shit, that's Nintendo. I want to look at Nintendo UK. Reject all. For 487 quid at the moment, guys, you can have Pokemon. You can have Pokemon Mario Kart World and Pokemon Legends EA. Not fussed on those two though. Well, like, I'm in Minecraft. I have no idea, guys. I have no idea. So yeah, I'm gonna try and buy myself a Christmas present later today. Yeah, I'm gonna end this stream now in a minute, guys, because I've been streaming for almost 4 hours. But I might do a stream later on, guys. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.